Hello, Aries. All right, this is going to be a three-card tarot reading, and I'm going to toss a Rune card and a Tao Oracle card for you. Okay. See what messages you may need to hear right now. Aries, which would be Aries Sun, Moon, Rising. If you have Aries stelliums, you've got heavy Aries energy. This message is for you. Messages for Aries, my Aries collective, fire sign, Aries. Here we go. We have the Fool, nice. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Star. Oh wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, your Rune card. Your Rune card is Hagalaz. Okay. And your Tao Oracle card, Aries. Okay. Tao Oracle for Aries. What do we have? Holding together. Okay. Holding together. All right, I like this reading. So, you know, your Rune card is Hagalaz, and that is, that's being in the middle of a storm. So some of you may have been feeling as though you were just battling it out. A lot of craziness going on, a lot of things beyond your control that you just, feeling like your world is out of control, okay? Feeling like circumstances around you are out of control. This could be on a personal level. This could also be, just because of the state of the world right now. And so don't feel bad. A lot of us feel that way. I think with my Aries people, you like to feel like you're in control of your life. You don't want anyone or anything, dictating to you about your life. So you may have particularly been having a difficult time, in the last year, in the last 6 months, even the last 3 months. But I feel that something has happened very recently that has given you the opportunity to move into a new direction and to start fresh. Okay. Now it could feel like, again, could feel like you're jumping off a cliff, like the Fool. And here he is, with his little dog and just taken that step, and there's the cliff, new beginnings. But that's what it's about. It's about starting from zero, not even from one, right? It's starting from zero, which is complete potential. That's a good place to be if you have been able to change direction yourself, right? Or if the universe has changed your direction and you are embracing that, okay? I think a lot of you, whatever this is, this change is that you are moving towards, it's going to be successful. It really is. I think that you are going to be feeling as though you have much more control over your life. And some of you could really be making your mark, and that's a really positive thing. For many of you, I feel that this has to do with your professional situation, your career, work. The Star is a fantastic outcome. So, whatever this new direction is that you're moving in, I really feel like you're destined for success with it. Okay, it could be that the outcome here that you're going to be experiencing is a wish can come true that you never could have imagined was going to take place when you were in this Hagalaz energy. Okay, and so the message that you need to know is that you've got to keep it together. All right, holding together is the oracle card here, the Tao oracle card. So the success that you gain here is not going to be just based on your own actions. So some of you may be uniting, reuniting with someone or a group of people who are going to support you in this work that you do or in this change in your life. I'm getting very clear energy of new job, new work here. Okay. So, this Hagalaz could have been some of you losing your job, or, the circumstances that we've all been through, getting laid off, or having to leave a situation because of circumstances going on in the world. And you may find, again, this is a blessing in disguise, because the star says that you are protected, that you will be protected, and that you're going to have the opportunity to kind of sit back and say, wow, now I understand why all of this happened, or I understand why the effects of this took place in my life. Okay, so keywords here are union, cooperation, solidarity, membership. Some of you may be gaining membership into some group, or I'm getting union, I don't know, union, group, association, participating in some kind of team oriented situation that's going to really bring you out into, to be well known, to be well respected, and, a dream come true for you. Okay. Really good energy there, Aries. All right. So I hope that's been helpful for you. That is your message, collective message for Aries. I'm going to do Taurus now. This back. Let's see. Message for Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus, Stelliums. Taurus the Bull. Strong earth energy. Okay, here we go. Oh. The Devil in the past. The Five of Pentacles right now. And the Death card in the future. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to throw one more card in the Death card. Okay, we have the Hermit. Alright. I saw the Ace of Wands there, so I'm going to just show you that because I don't want you to get freaked out by these cards. We're talking about a new beginning, okay? A new beginning, which is positive. And your Rune card. Yeah, my Tauruses, you guys have been through it. You're going through it right now. You're going through it. Let's see. What do we have for Taurus? Taurus. Wow, look at that. Same card I just got for Aries. Oh my goodness. Hagalaz. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Tao. What's the advice here, Tao? What is the advice? Tao Oracle. Oh, I like this. Excuse me. We have the taming power of the great. Okay, so what does this all mean? Well, Taurus, so you've been through the ringer, okay? You've been through some stuff. Again, feeling like life has kind of been out of control, circumstances around you, either in your personal life or in your, or just in general, life in general, in our world, going through a storm, feeling that cyclone, that tornado, things out of control, feeling like you're drowning in whatever the circumstances are, loss of control. That's what Hagalas represents, okay? So having to find your center in the midst of the storm, okay? We have the devil here. So the devil feeling as though, again, that you are being controlled by circumstances, that you're not able to exercise your own will, okay? Some of you may have been under the influence of a very manipulative person, yanking your chains, and some of you have had to kind of pull back to protect yourself against this energy. And again, I just feel, angst, anguish, stress, worrying. The pentacles are here, so definitely energy about, worrying about financial situations, your sense of security, feeling undermined. Again, just a feeling of not being in control of your circumstances. Well, the Death card talks about change, okay? And the Death card is a hopeful card for me, because if you look at the Death card, you see this energy, this soul rising, right? So death is not physical death to me, unless there are other things here that are leaning towards that. But for me, I feel that this is a change. This is a major change that's going to be taking place. Positive change, because I keep zeroing in on this shoot of, could be a plant that has pushed its way through the earth. So, if you think about the powerful life force that is required for a seed to break open and to push its way. If you ever watch those nature films, how the seed pushes its way through the soil. And that's a miracle. It's a powerful miracle. It just talks about how powerful the life force is. And so that's you. You're powerful, Taurus, okay? You have, earth is your element. So, if anyone has the ability to break through, it's you, okay? And I feel that this Death card represents a breakthrough. How's that going to happen? Well, just getting some more clarity here. The Hermit. The Hermit is about looking within, and the Hermit is also about finding a light at the end of the tunnel. In the traditional Rider-Waite decks, or, decks that have the Rider-Waite imagery, you have a cloaked monk or traveler, who has a lantern in his or her hand and who is finding their way through the darkness. So what a powerful imagery of breaking through, transformation, death of the old, a new life breaking through the earth, and you finding your way through the darkness here, okay? This card from the Superlunaris Tarot is so beautiful to me because it gives me such a sense of peace, right? She's in a meditative position. She could be doing yoga. She could be, praying. She's channeling is what she's doing. She's channeling from heaven. She's channeling from her higher self. She's surrounded by candles. There's light breaking through the window, shining on her, and there's her lamp. And there you have the, the protective symbol here. on the lamp. So, and also here. So you are protected. You have the ability to tune in, to tap into your higher self, and to break through whatever this sense of out of controlness is that you've experienced. Okay. And I like that she's in the white garment. So there's purity here. There's cleansing, right? It's as though what has happened in the past no longer exists because she is purified and clean. So wiping the slate clean, new beginnings, fresh beginnings. The Hermit, I'm just getting traveler. So some of you may be traveling to either spiritual travel or physical travel. I'm also getting a sense of a different culture. So there may be some messages, or there may be a spiritual quest in a spiritual practice that you have not, that may be foreign to you, but that you may be adapting. Okay, that's going to support you, bolster you, and help you tap into that energy, that knowledge, that wisdom, and find that light at the end of this tunnel. And wow, I'm just looking at this closely, and look, we have the Buddha and we have this hermit image in the same position, right? And so this is a position of meditation, of grounding, okay? The messages on the Tao Oracle card are self-discipline, concentration, strengthen your character from within, self-awareness, realizing potential. The number 26 might be important to you. Okay? The taming power of the great is what this card is called. So I like this because it's saying that you have the power to tame whatever this unstable energy is that has been around you. It's just a matter of self-discipline, concentrating, going within, strengthening yourself from within. Again, that's what the Hermit is all about, right? Seeking, self-awareness, and realizing your potential. So yeah, really positive, transformative energy here for you, coming from this Death and Devil energy. The Five of Pentacles also here in the middle talks about, it could be some of you, when I said earlier that some of you could be coming out of an energy where you have been dealing with someone who was extremely manipulative towards you. There could be a separation there, or going your separate ways. Okay? Just seeing if I see anything else here. Yeah, so that's your message, Taurus, and I hope that this has been helpful to you. Very powerful energies. You have 3 major arcana cards: the Devil, Death, and the Hermit. And just these by themselves are, very powerful spiritual messages. So the end of a situation that has maybe brought you a lot of anguish, it's over. And now you're starting fresh with new wisdom. So again, the Hermit is a traveler. The Hermit has learned from all of these experiences, and now they can move forward with this wisdom, but with a fresh outlook. Okay? All right. Thank you, Taurus. Let's see. Gemini. All right, I'm just going to take a little bit of water here. Okay. Let's see. Gemini, air sign, ruled by Mercury. I'm getting an emotional situation here for you, Gemini. All right. We have the Four of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so what I was feeling, emotions. So you have cups, which represent emotional situations. I felt it as I was shuffling just now. And some of you are very emotional about a relationship right now. Could be a marriage. Could be conversations about marriage. Could be conversations about uniting with someone. We'll see. It popped over. I'm not going to take that. I want to shuffle. Four of Cups, Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles. What is our... What's our rune for Gemini? What do we have here for Gemini? Awaz. Okay. Reflecting. Moment of reflection. The need to reflect. Even the need for change. Transformation. Okay. Let's see. A Tao Oracle. Some of you may be choosing between two people. I'm getting that. There may be a need to change, to choose. There may be three people involved here. And the card I have, Tao Oracle, is the Abysmal. So this card talks about an unpredictable situation. What I feel, Gemini, is that you may be in a relationship that you've lost interest in. That's what I would say. You've lost interest possibly in a romantic situation, and someone is trying to offer you their cup, and some of you may not be interested in it. You don't want it. Okay, I'm just being frank here. There may be three people involved here, so you may be choosing between two other people. The Two of Pentacles is here. It says you have to make a decision. You're going to need to make a choice. Okay. Many of you, I feel, are really... I just see you looking in the mirror and asking yourself, what am I going to do? What am I going to do about this situation? I feel like you want to change. You're ready for a change. But this change is going to require you facing your fears about change. It may be overwhelming for you emotionally right now to even consider changing your life, separating from someone that your life will not be the same after, if you do that. But it's gotten to the point where you are overwhelmed. You're feeling very... I just get a sense of being emotionally overwhelmed, like your emotions are very close to the surface. You are, oops, give me 1 second while I plug in. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting because just now, the battery was about to, I just got it that I needed to plug in the battery. So some of you feel drained, okay, emotionally drained. And if you don't believe me, look at how she looks on this card. She's drained, she's tired, she's had it, okay. What I feel is that there is someone that's trying to offer you their love, their partnership, their connection, but you're no longer invested in whatever that is, and you're going to have to make a decision. Okay. AWAS, for me, this card talks about finding the true you, the true authentic you. And I think that some of you have not been acting authentically. Okay. And now you're looking in the mirror and you're saying, is this who I am going to be? Maybe some of you have been wearing a mask and you're ready for a change. You're ready to come out as who you really are. And there's a lot of contemplation, there's a lot of self-evaluation, and it's scary. It is scary. But the Two of Pentacles says that you are going to need to make a decision because you can't keep juggling this situation, either two people or two mindsets, right? That's a very Gemini card, even though it's an Earth card, the Two of Pentacles. Some of you also may be concerned that if you are no longer in this situation, it's going to destabilize you. You're going to have to juggle financially. So you may be with someone who helps support you. And just the thought of having to, rob Peter to pay Paul, juggle your money, not be financially secure is very stressful to you. Excuse me. I'm going to throw one more card. Excuse me. I'll throw one more card, the Two of Pentacles, and see. Two of Pentacles. One more card for Gemini. Oops, tried to flip. The Moon. Okay. So, yeah. I think that you are going to hide your emotions. I think that you are going to, you may stay in this limbo state. But I think that eventually the truth is going to be revealed here. The truth is going to come out. And it may be better for you to take control of your situation before the situation takes control of you. Okay? Because if you're living a lie and you're feeling emotional overwhelm, insecurity, and not facing your fears, you're going to always remain in a state of instability, right? Which emotional instability is just as uncomfortable as financial instability. Okay. All right, Gemini, so that is your reading. It may be a tough situation for you, but there's a need for truth here. And you know, the universe has a way of bringing the truth out. So you may want to do that before the universe takes control here. Okay? All right, Gemini. Cancer. Gemini, Cancer. Water sign Cancer, ruled by the moon. Cancer, sun, moon, rising. Cancer, stelliums. Card needs to pop out for you, Cancer. Let's see. I'm not grabbing any messages. I'm talking about motion. Something about motion. King of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Empress. Nice. Nice, Cancer. Let's see. Really good cards here. Cancer. What's your rune, Cancer? What's the rune for Cancer? Let's see. Kenaz. I love that card. Okay. Kenaz. And what is your Tao Oracle, Cancer? Let's see. What's the Tao Oracle for Cancer? Very positive cards here, Cancer. Okay. I'm going to cut this deck and see. The arousing. Okay. Very cool. So, Cancer, I feel that you are moving in a direction that is going to bring you a lot of fulfillment, a lot of abundance. You know, talking about the proverbial light at the end of the tunnel, I feel that you are on your way to that. Okay? I think you might be supported by someone who believes in you, who is a very supportive person. I feel that you are going to be inspired by a circumstance that kind of wakes you up, shakes you up. If this hasn't happened already, it's about to happen, okay? But it's going to be positive. It's going to be a positive awakening for you. It could be a very unpredictable thing, and you're going to have to make a decision on which way to go. Okay, so there's a road opening up to you, and you're going to have to decide which way you're going to go here. The outcome is an abundant outcome for you. You know, for me, one of the best cards in the deck is the Empress. So the Kenaz is an awakening, all right? So something is going to happen for you that's going to kind of shake you out of your routine, or shake you out of a way, you know, your way of life, your way of thinking. It's a wake-up call to you to some really positive revelation. That's what I'm getting, okay? I'm getting information that you didn't have before is about to come out to you, and it's going to set you off into a new direction, okay? You may be traveling through this new path, or down this new path, down this new road with someone who is going to be, as I said, very supportive of you. If we want to talk about signs, we could be talking about fire energy, which in itself is illuminating, right? So Aries, Sagittarius, oh my goodness, Leo, thank you very much. Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Um, some of you, there may be pregnancy coming up, motherhood, fatherhood. There's definitely energy here as far as partnerships, okay? And you having to juggle a situation, to keep everything balanced. And what I feel is that this Two of Pentacles here is juggling your old life and your new life, okay? Because I feel that you're not at your destination, but you're going to be moving towards it. And whatever that is, you're going to have to keep your balance. It's going to be important for you to keep your balance in this. Okay, that's what I said before I put the cards down. I said movement, right? So that's exactly what Kanaz is talking about: movement toward that light at the end of the tunnel, some revelation, some new understanding. Okay. The Empress is a very positive feminine card. So if you are feminine energy, if you identify, as feminine energy, then this definitely talks about you feeling at your best, looking your best, feeling like you and being able to contribute your specific gifts to the world. Okay, just a general sense of abundance, being pregnant with possibilities. Okay, or even potentially actually pregnant if you're in that period of your life. If you are a male energy, this could very well be the woman that you're going to marry, or could be your spouse who is really has come into her own, is coming into her own, and it could be something that truly benefits you, and you may have to, if you're a male energy, you may have to catch your breath and get your bearings for this kind of transformative energy that this feminine in your life has now come into. Okay, it might create a bit of a crisis. It might create a little bit of an upheaval, but whatever it is, it's going to be a very powerful, dramatic shift, and it's going to shake things up, but in the most positive way. Okay. All right. Cancer. Yes. All right, Cancer, those are your messages, collective messages. Let's see. We've got Leo, fire sign energy. Leo, fire sign. Sun, moon, rising, Leo. So the message I'm getting for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Stelliums, is finding your path. Leo's finding their path. Okay, let's see what that means. The High Priestess, the King of Swords, the Five of Swords. Okay. Your rune, Leo. Finding your path. Rune, Leos. Wow. Okay, so you can't make this up. Finding your path. Kanaz. Cancer just got the same card right before you. So Cancer may be significant to you. Someone, the sign of Cancer, or Cancer influences. Finding your path. see. And your Tao Oracle is Grace. Beautiful card. All right. So I'm going to throw one more card on this Five of Swords because I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Five of Swords. King of Cups. Okay. King of Cups is over the Five of Swords. All right. So, Leo, finding your path is the message. And let's start out with the Kanaz card, because Kanaz is a rune that talks about new information or enlightenment, right? Information coming through that is significant, life-changing. It changes everything. It kind of sheds light on what was hidden, and it is that proverbial light at the end of the tunnel, Leo. So the message of finding your path is that whatever this information is that you're going to get, it's going to lead you to the path that you need to be taking right now. The High Priestess is in the past, so what I just said about things that were previously hidden. So there may be information that was not clear to you or that you did not have. All right, that was being either could have been held back from you or could have been hidden from you just because it wasn't time for you to have that information, right? Timing is everything. And so I feel that some of you are going to get this information. This light is going to be shown on whatever your situation is. And now you are going to have to make a decision as the King of Swords here. Leo, you know, you're the natural king, queen. The King of Swords is air energy. So, you know, very opposite of you. Like Aquarius is your opposite sign. So, as opposed to deciding or making a decision based on emotion or passion, which, you know, Leo rules the heart. So a lot of the things that you do and the decisions that you make are based on how you feel, right, in your heart, what your heart tells you. You have a very specific set of values that you go by that inform the decisions that you make. But in this instance, I feel like the information that you get, and it may have been information that has just recently come to you, and I would say, you know, since the full moon. All right, so I'm just checking that today is the 24th, so it could be between, when I'm doing this reading, it is Tuesday the 24th. So it could be between the 22nd and the 24th that you are getting this information. And you might have a hard decision to make, okay? And it's going to be important for you to make this decision based on listening to your heart. Okay, listening to, doing it based on your values. Because you need to be comfortable. You need to make sure that the decisions that you make sit right with you emotionally. The Five of Swords is here because you may have the opportunity to win or gain advantage or gain ground or beat someone, but the advantage that you get may be something that is against your moral fiber or against your values. Okay? And as I said, could give you the upper hand over someone, but if you win that way, are you really going to feel good about the way that you defeated that person or that situation? Right? So it's going to be very necessary for you to go within and to be careful about the decisions you make, or about winning at all costs, because you want to make sure that it's a win that's a true win and not a win at the disadvantage of someone or someone else's, what's the word? It escapes me right now. An unfair win, okay? An unfair win. You have the opportunity to be the King of Cups, who's a loving energy, who is a sensitive energy, who is a emotional energy, who feels his way through decisions, who does it with love. Okay, who looks at love first. Will this be a loving choice? Will this benefit the people around me? He considers other people's feelings. He's very sensitive. And so you want to make sure that whatever decision you make sits right within your heart. Okay, that you come out of this not feeling like you won at the cost, someone else's cost, but that you became the king, who you truly are, by considering other people's feelings as well here. Okay? At the base of this is the Grace card. Beautiful card. This is a figure of, if you can see it here, this is someone's head, and this is their kimono, right? The back. They're showing off the back of this beautifully designed kimono with the lotus flowers here. So lotus represents wisdom. Lotus represents beauty, inner truth. So look within yourself. Any decision that you make it with grace. That's the name of this card, okay? Number 22 card. 22 is a master number, master builder card. It's a higher, it's using your higher mind to use your intuition to do things for the greater good, okay? So that you can, I'm getting here that you want to be able to turn your back and not have to worry about being stabbed in the back. Okay? You want to be able to turn your back to someone and know that you were honorable and expect honor from someone because of your actions that you took. Okay? So any decisions that you need to make, make those decisions in a way that you will feel proud, okay? That you will, respect yourself in the morning. Because there's definitely some information that you're either sitting on right now or that's coming to you, that you're going to have to handle very carefully in order to come out of this as the good guy or the good girl. Okay? Let's see. God force. That's you see this coming down out of the sky. So I feel like this is his higher mind that's informing him. This is the higher energy, and this mask here is lower energy. So he has access to all of this, and he has his sword here. So he could either defend, protect, or slaughter someone. Okay? And again, this soldier has all of the swords, and these people are walking away, but does he or she feel honorable about the decision? Okay? So make sure you're the King of Cups. All right. That's your reading, Leo. Hope that brings some clarity for a situation. Okay? So now we're going to do Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Stelliums, Earth sign, Virgo. Right, the word that I'm getting here that's coming through for you, Virgo, is bonds. Bonds, right? So that could be like ties that bind you, right? Bonds, family bonds, emotional bonds. Could be financial bonds. I think it's emotional, though. Something important about your emotional bonds right now. Let's see, Virgo. Page of Cups, emotions. Page of Cups rules Pisces. The Eight of Pentacles and the World. Okay, very nice. I think my Virgos are putting in the work in an emotional situation, and it's going to pay off. They're willing to put you're willing to put in the work. That's what I'm getting here. You feel loved, inspired, for whoever this is for, Virgo. Wunjo. Okay, that's joy, happiness. Nice reading. It's going to be pretty cut and dried, but in a good way. And what's your Tao Oracle? Tao Oracle for Virgo. Obstacles. Okay. Let's see. Well, what I'm feeling here is that you really don't have anything to worry about, Virgo. Because if you are in the beginnings of an emotional relationship, or you have, say you're in a relationship and there's been kind of a reconciliation or rejuvenation, in that relationship, I think that you and this person are willing to work for it. Eight of Pentacles is here. To build your stability, and the World and the outcome is success. It's reaping those earthly rewards, right? So a sense of security, respect, all the good things, all the blessings that come from working through our obstacles, working through challenges. Wunjo is here, and Wunjo is just a card about joy. All right, it's about joy, it's about success, it is about adoration, it's about love. Wunjo means that whatever problems or issues that maybe you've had in the past, you've got something to celebrate now. Okay. at the base here, is the Tao Oracle card is obstacles. So, some of those keywords, you see the little boat that's traveling on choppy waters, right? Kind of being thrown here and there. So some of you may have recently gone through this, feeling, unexpected obstacles, frustration, maybe some hopelessness, struggling through a situation, feeling discouraged. But I think that very recently there's been a reconnection to a bond, and that's the word that came to me while I was shuffling. And I just see you building a prosperous situation. Some of you also, if this is not an emotional situation, I feel that you have been re-inspired by maybe some gift or skill that you have, and you have now put yourself in a position where you are building your talent, building your gifts, something that's very unique to you. You're putting your mark, you're making your mark, you're focused, you're concentrating, and this, whatever it is that you're building, may lead to, a great success on the earthly level. Okay, success in your career, being renowned. Interesting, because both the World and the Wunjo card talk about kind of public adoration from the world, right? The World is a success card. Wunjo is a success card. In the Wunjo card, you see confetti, and they're throwing roses at her feet. This is Carnival, and she's the queen of Carnival. Okay, she's the queen. So some of you may be reaching the pinnacle in your career, where you're going to be seeing and receiving accolades, success, applause. You've worked for it, and you have survived some very unstable circumstances in the past that were, just threw one thing after the other in your way. Bonds are not easily broken is also the message here. Not easily broken. So whether those bonds are emotional or whether they are connections that you've made in your professional life, or you may have an audience that loves you. Okay, you may have nurtured an actual audience of followers that that are with you no matter what. Okay, through hell and high water, they are gonna follow you, be there for you, support you, applaud you, wait for you, for your latest, whatever it is, your latest release, or your latest book, or your latest performance. And so whatever this is, you should feel good. You can, I'm not going to hold up the World card because the figure here is, her breasts are exposed here. But it is a beautiful card. She's a beautiful female figure. And I just feel like she can be open and vulnerable because she feels supported by the universe. Okay? She feels supported by the powers that be. And on the World card, you have Aquarius, you have Taurus, you have Leo, and these are the fixed signs: Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and let's see, air. earth, fire, and Scorpio is the water fixed sign. So Scorpio, the highest what would I say? The highest expression of Scorpio is the eagle. Okay, so that's what the eagle is on the card there. So yeah, that's, stability. She's surrounded by a laurel. In ancient times, they placed the laurel on the winner's head, right, in the Olympics. So that laurel leaf, that wreath is a sign of success and accolades. Yeah, so that's a beautiful reading, Virgo, and congratulations with that. Go with that energy, feel supported by the universe, feel inspired. Some of you may have taken some time away recently, maybe been by the water, the seashore, the beach, and that kind of regenerated your passion for something, your love for something, and you have recommitted yourself to it. Okay? All right, beautiful. Good luck, Virgo. Okay, Libra. Let's see, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, stelliums, air energy, cardinal air, Libra. Are you feeling off balance, Libra? That's what I heard. Some of you may be feeling off balance. Four of Wands in the past. Strength card. King of Wands. Okay. That looks good. That looks really good, Libra. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, I'll do this first. I'm going to pick them up. Libra, what's your Tao Oracle? Resoluteness, which is determination. No compromises. Okay. I'm getting a picture here. And what is your rune? Give me the rune for Libra. Rune for Libra. Lagos. Lagos. Okay. All right. Well, the message I heard was, it was a question. Are you feeling off balance? What I can say to you is that if you are, or if you have been, things are about to adjust themselves. I think that the reason you may have been feeling off balance recently, Libra, is that there's been some kind of tests of character that you've been going through. It hasn't been the easiest thing for you, but I think you've done a great job. And in you remaining focused and resolute, right, meaning determined and, kind of tunnel visioned and staying on a certain path, not getting distracted to the left or to the right, you've gained respect. And that's a big thing that I'm getting here. You've gained a lot of respect. I think that, Lagos talks about being in the flow. It's about water. It's about energy, emotional energy. It is very much following the current. Okay? I did this like water, right? So needing to be in the flow, so being called on at this time in your life to act within the flow of the energy and not against it. And that might have been hard for some of you. Sorry, just have a little water. But you've done it. You've been doing it. And you should feel proud of yourself. And the reason being that you have gained the respect of someone very close to you. There may be a partnership here that has grown or expanded or strengthened. You have the Four of Wands here, which is always a card about celebration, something well done. So again, a connection with someone that is strong, that's committed. This could be emotional. It also could be it could be a life change. So there could be connecting with someone, staying focused on a project even, okay? This resoluteness, determining, staying unwavering focus on something that has needed that. Because if you didn't focus, you would have gotten distracted and you wouldn't have been able to focus all your power, your energy, your creative force to making something happen. And I feel that you've made something happen, and this thing is only going to get stronger. I feel that you are in the flow of energy right now where things are going to start coming easier. Okay? And whichever direction you're going in is with the flow of energy and not against it. Okay? The Strength card is here. And Strength talks about gaining power and gaining mastery over something, even though you might have fear, even though you're being tested, even though you have challenges, right? So the lion is a very powerful animal, very powerful creature, very powerful symbol. King of the jungle, okay? A hunter. And even though it's the females that hunt, and we have the male here on the card, but so being able to tame this powerful energy. The Strength card also talks about being able to tame your own passions. So some of you, Lagos is also a rune about female sexuality. Okay? Very specifically about female sexuality. It's about not only that, but feminine creative energy. So it's interesting how, I feel like if you are a feminine energy, you've been able to tame not only your passions, but maybe someone else by using your feminine power, using that divine feminine power, okay? Gentleness, not pushiness, not forcefulness, but, using your power in a way that almost seems as though you're not even wielding it. I've heard about people say, an iron hand in the velvet glove type of energy, right? Where in your core how powerful you are, and that if you needed to, you could be tough, you could be aggressive, you could run with that, with testosterone, and you could, be there in the boardroom with, the most powerful male energy. But you are using your feminine energy in order to gain the upper hand, but not in a deceitful way, in a powerful way, in a gentle way. Okay? So you've gained some respect, you've gained a partnership here on some level, and now you are, I feel that this King of Wands is you, whether you are a male energy or feminine energy. This King of Wands is you being seen as the boss, okay, being seen as a power broker. Some of you may have started your own business, your own, the King of Wands is an entrepreneur. King of Wands has his own thing, okay? And there's fire, there's energy there. So a lot of energy here, fire energy with the Strength card, the Four of Wands, the King of Wands. So, using that resolve, but doing it in a way that is so subtle that people don't even know that you're directing the action, okay? And that you are controlling things, but in a way that's so subtle and so shrewd and from a place of love that you are going to be seen as the boss, okay? So very good job. Very powerful energy here. And Libra, you have a lot of emotional energy here that's going to support you, okay? And someone here who's got your back as well. Yeah, good job, Libra.